Eh? Do I get to keep any of the stuff you make me carry? As you wish. No worries. I'd rather ask you something this time. Where are you from? Huh, I should have guessed that. How'd you end up in Skyrim? That must have been a sight. What was it like? I almost wish I'd seen it. Curiosity's gonna be the death of me. In any case, I'm glad you made it out. Thanks for telling me. No worries. We'll talk later. I'm listening. We'll talk later.
Everyone is obsessed with death.
I don't mind being here for a bit, but could we go back to Solitude soon? I have some unfinished business.
Yeah? What about them?
It's tempting. Things are nice and simple when you're just trying to keep breath in your lungs and kill the person in front of you. Fighting, and if I'm being honest, other physical distractions are about the only way I could get it out of my own head. But no, I'd lose myself in the hunt. I don't have your strength. His problem is that he uses lycanthropy as an excuse to avoid dealing with his character flaws. I'll give him the credit, though, for acknowledging he's in this for the money. I'm aware of my own flaws. I just choose to ignore them. There's a difference. I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but men like those two, if you have any sense, you kill them in their sleep or when they're drunk. Fair fights are overrated. I guess that means you run this crew of noble mercenaries now. I've got nothing against the companions, other than that the pay isn't great. But let's not pretend it's any more noble than any other way of killing someone for the money. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made light of it. I know you'll be one of the great harbingers.
Suit yourself. You know, this is my first time in Whiterun. I've always wanted to see the Jewel of the North for myself. I'm listening. Cheers! First round's on you, hero. Cheers to us. A clever, handsome, successful, swashbuckling rogue, and the Dragonborn. Cheers to us, the Dragonborn, and the dashing pirate, relic hunter. We'll talk later. What is it? Playing follow the leader with a pack of blue dumpster goblins.
I, haven't been entirely forthcoming with you. I have a plan to handle it, and I need you to trust me. I'm still a wanted man in Solitude. We better talk to Captain Aldous first thing before I get arrested again. Well, technically, I did steal it. It was in a tomb filled with Draugr, and I didn't think they'd miss it. Turns out I was wrong. To be fair, the
Blue Palace would have never noticed if Vathis hadn't turned me in.
Thank you. I'll owe you another one.
Watch what you're doing.
Have you ever had the Morag tongue sent after you? It's not fun.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
Yeah, greetings,
The
Captain.
waiting.
You have a lot of nerve showing your face here against Serano.
I thought you'd be happy to see me, as I was on my way to return the star.
Hand it over, and you might keep your head.
Well, I don't have it with me. It's in a secure location. I'm going to return it to your hands. You have my word.
Ha! Pull the other one. Just tell me where it is. I'll send a detachment of guards to retrieve it. You and your friend can wait here.
Ah, now, it wouldn't be very secure if I could just describe where it was. If I hadn't hidden it well, those pirates would be leagues away with your priceless relic by now.
Your pirates, you mean?
I'd hardly call them mine, like I told you before. I thought they were ordinary sailors. They decided I didn't have enough coin for my expedition, so the bastards framed me for tomb robbing.
You were tomb robbing.
A misunderstanding, which I'm working to remedy, which I cannot do from a prison cell.
What do you want to do?
Give me a few days to have a research colleague of mine look at the relic. The Star of Solitude hasn't been seen in generations, and her observations would be a tremendous benefit to historians. Oh, and don't worry, I'll make sure you have a footnote in the publication. When I'm back, you'll have the star for display in the Jarl's treasury where it belongs.
Fine. Get your gear and get out of here before I change my mind.
Already gone, Captain. Just a minute while I get my gear.
Need something? Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
Well, it's good to have some proper clothes on again. Come on, let's talk somewhere else.
Can't wait to kill another of us.
Hey. I thought so too. If you can't dazzle them with brilliance, confound them with bullshit. One step at a time. First, we need to retrieve the Star of Solitude. I really do have it hidden nearby. Then, we need to see a contact of mine about making a copy. Here's the key to the chest. Don't lose it. Oh, shush. We're still alive and free. Watch and learn, my friend. Hey. We'll talk later. All I ask is a windy day with the white clouds flying. Hey there. Excellent. My contact is at Radiant Raiment back in Solitude. We could go there anytime you're ready.
What is it? Dragons?
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind.
Hello,
Really.
Dari.
It's you. Oh, what delight.
It's delightful to see you again, too. I've missed you.
You expect me to believe that? Points for creativity, if nothing else.
All right, I surrender. I wish I could say this was a social call. I need your expertise on a specific item. I'm in a bit of a bind between two parties.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Not this time. I need to pull one over on Aldous. Probably the castle steward and the court mage, too.
Fools I can do without. Okay, just this once. I do hope you know what you're doing.
Don't I always? I'll see you in a day. Hey, trust me.
Oh, what delight. Finally. Ah, contracts like that are few and far between, it seems. Makes me...
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
What can I do for you?
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Yes? Need something?
Well now, that is something. Hand it over. Please. Yes, and don't make yourselves my problem again. I catch you stealing anything, I'll see to it you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
Thank you. I don't know how I'll ever repay you for helping me. I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess. I had no right. If you still want my company or my help with anything, for any reason, you have it. For most of my life, I've been surrounded by people who would knife you in your sleep for a few septims. You show too much of yourself to someone like that, well, it will be used against you. Honesty doesn't come easily to me. I sailed with Fathis for almost 20 years. Before I had her, another man captained the Dark Rose. We were close as family, till one day we weren't. I took command after he left, and it seemed natural for Fathis to take my place as first mate. I thought he was my best friend, right up until the day he tried to have me killed. Fortunately for me, my predecessor had fond memories of our time together. He graciously left me alive so I could die at my convenience on a deserted island. The only reason I didn't was blind luck that you found me. I know you're not like either of those men. I am trying.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed,